everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and having a lovely day. Today's video is going to be my Amazon must-haves, best buys, the things that I've been buying mainly through lockdown, looking at all this stuff, but some things I have had for longer, and they're just things that I think you need in your life and have been really good purchases that I'm really happy with. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. Before I get started, I just wanted to let you know that this video is a collaboration with my lovely friend SJ. She is a mum to 2 little boys and a little girl, and she makes the best baby name videos ever. So if you're pregnant right now, you will find those videos invaluable. She's like the best at it. But apart from that, she makes lovely gentle parenting content. She also makes some really great content around thrifting and charity shop hauls, stuff like that. And she just has such a good sense of style. She's just really cool basically, and I just know you're gonna love her. So after you've watched this video, I would love for you to go over and subscribe to her. SJ has also done an Amazon video. Hers are about Montessori toys for kids. So again, if you've got kids, I'm sure you will love that. I'll leave a link in the description box to go and check that out. And if you have come over here from SJ's channel, then hi, welcome. My name is Kate and I would love for you to come and join us by clicking subscribe. I have a lovely community over here on my channel, so yeah, please do come and join us. Okay, so today's video, as I said, Amazon haul. Mine is a lot more general than SJ's, but I do have some toys in there as well that the kids have loved. So I'm just going to get straight into it now that I've given that rather long introduction. I don't know what to start with. I think I'm going to just start with this because it's all on the floor. So this I actually bought before lockdown. I've had for a while, and it is my steamer. So on Amazon there are a plethora of different ones. I will try and link to this exact one if it's still available, because obviously I'm recommending this particular one. But just a steamer in general, I think, is a must-have. I hate ironing, I never iron, so this has been like a godsend to me. I just hang something on a door or, you know, on my clothes rail behind me, and I just steam it, and all of the creases just drop out of it. It's so much better for me than ironing. Whenever I iron, I make more creases than I started with. So yeah, steamer is brilliant. This one wasn't very expensive. It's not like a well-known brand. It's just called Home Easy, and it's really, really good. Very self-explanatory. You just fill this part up with water, it heats up very fast, and you just steam away. I might as well stick with clothing care for a second and talk about my de-bobbler. I've actually had this again for a very long time. Just you charge them up, and as you can hear, it sounds like that, and it's again so simple to use. You just put it on a jumper or something that is looking at not at its best. Maybe it's, you know, it's a little bit old, it's been through the wash a few times. Something woolen, a jumper, a cardigan, it just looks a bit bobbly. Even t-shirts, and you just run this over it and it makes things look as good as new. Like I said, I will link all of these in the description box below for you to go and check out if you want to. Next up, I could talk about this all day, and I think I probably will do a separate video on it because it really does need a whole video on its own, and I'll probably get some get you guys to ask me some questions on it over on Instagram if it's something you're interested in. But it is the Philips Lumia. This is the Prestige, and this is an IPL system. Basically, IPL stands for Intense Pulsed Light, and I have been using this for nearly 10 weeks. I'm about to do my 5th session. You use it once every 2 weeks, and I am definitely seeing results. My legs are not hair free. I don't want to kind of say that I have no hair on my legs, but there are definitely areas where there isn't any hair growing, or it's growing back a lot more slowly, and to be honest, this is an investment. It's not cheap. I thought a long time about getting this, but it was actually recommended to me by a friend. I was going to get proper laser hair removal treatments done in London just before lockdown, and then the world closed down. So I thought, why not give it a go whilst we're at home anyway, and I don't really need to get my legs out that much. Give it a go, and I'm so glad I bought it. Shaving my legs is the biggest irritant ever. My legs can't take it. They go red and itchy and bumpy, and it's just not good. It's not a good look. Do you need me?
No, I just need to get a towel, but I was just waiting for you to finish.
Oh, go on then.
Is that right?
Yeah. I hate shaving. I've never really been able to wax. I've tried before and it just doesn't work. And I was just getting sick of having legs that made me feel really unconfident. So I feel like this is a commitment. I am going to continue to do this, and like I said, I will do a full review. That's just the box. It comes in this little bag. The reviews on Amazon and on Boots and all over the internet for this thing are really, really good. There are only certain skin tones and hair colours that it works on. For example, blonde hair and grey hair it doesn't work on because it has to pick up the dark pigment in the hair colour. It looks like this. You can use it uncharged or with the cable. I always just plug it in and use it because I know it's not going to run out. And you can use it on your legs. There's attachments for your face, underarms, bikini line, so you can use it all over. I mainly wanted it for my legs, but of course, like I said, you can use it everywhere. And I am starting to notice a difference, and I would much rather use this once every 2 weeks and then maybe have to shave occasionally until hopefully it does the job and I don't have to do that anymore, than have to shave like every day or every other day. My review so far on this, as I'm kind of in the middle of using the product, is that I do recommend it. It does work, but there are so many more questions and things that I could talk about, so let me know if you have any questions on it and I will put together a video for you guys, because I know a lot of people are interested in this. Also, in terms of like beauty and self-care, I recently picked up this set of 2 hair wraps. So obviously they're for after you've washed your hair. Now, I used to have one of these years ago and I don't know what happened to it, so I just went back to putting a towel on my hair when I just wanted to keep it off my face after I'd washed my hair, and it's just so annoying. I don't know why I didn't get one of these sooner, because a hand towel doesn't hold my hair up on my head, it just keeps falling out, and then a body towel is so big and heavy and uncomfortable. So they do these in like packs of 2 in these nice colours, and they've just been great. I just wrap my hair up in them when I've come out of the shower, and I like to let my hair kind of half air dry or towel dry, so I just leave it in one of these and it doesn't hurt my head, it's comfortable, it's lightweight. So again, such a simple thing, but I love them. Next I'm going to talk about a few kitchen gadgets that I've got during lockdown. They might seem really simple and basic, but they've been great and they've been helping us out so much in the kitchen. The first one is this little like silicone strainer. So instead of having like a big strainer that you need to store, or just that gets a bit uncomfortable when you're straining out your pots and stuff, because I always find it quite difficult to hold the like strainer bowl and tip the pan. I'm just a weakling, but anyway, this just clips on to the side of the saucepan or the bowl, whatever you want to strain, and you just tip that in. So I can even do that like two-handed. So if maybe you're like me, you're a bit weak, or you're an older person maybe that struggles, or you have a disability, or you just generally struggle with like heavy pots and pans, I think this can be really useful. I just, you know, you can obviously just use a colander, simple, but this is just a nice little invention and it doesn't take up much room either. And then we also got this, which is a garlic crusher, I believe. I mean, I'm sure you could use it for other things like maybe chilies or something, but we had like garlic, you know, like the presses. We had 2 and then the bits inside them went missing and I could never like fold it to make it work. Again, most people can use a garlic crusher, garlic thingy, you know, perfectly fine if you've got one that works for you. But this is really good because you just roll it over the garlic and it crushes it all up, and yeah, it's really simple, very quick and easy to clean, whereas I find like the garlic presses, crusher things are quite fiddly. So I just thought that that was a really cool invention. They've probably been around for years and years, but this is my first one and I really rate it. So Amazon have like so many great hanger options. I know they're a little bit boring, but we all need hangers because we all have clothes. And I usually get mine from Primark, but obviously Primark has not been open for quite a while and I needed some new ones. So they did, I think it was a pack of 50 of these really thin, narrow, cream velvet hangers. They do different colours, but I love these ones because you can fit so much more like on a rail or in your wardrobe, and they're non-slip like plastic ones, and they just look nice. So I don't feel like I, you know, want to change them all the time. On the black hangers, the plastic ones don't look nice, they're not great for the environment, so I'd rather leave them to the store to hopefully reuse again and put everything on my little velvet hangers. Next up, I have a couple of kids toys. So first of all, I've got this, which is called Monkey Balance. I actually saw my friend Katie Ellison talking about this on her Instagram, so she gave me the inspiration to get this for, well, it was meant for my youngest who's 3, but they both my kids who are 3 and 5 really love this. It's actually for ages 5+, so it might have been a bit advanced for Elliot, but he likes it anyway. So it's just like a balancing game. You put monkeys on one side and the monkeys are weighted to the same weight as the number, so it's really good for counting. You put a number on and they have to count out the same amount in monkeys, and there's lots of different games you can do with it. There's cards in there. It's really good for adding and subtraction. Yeah, it's just a really fun little game that the boys love and they're learning whilst playing, which is always the best way in my opinion. Something else we've had for quite a long time, but my youngest has become obsessed with again lately. It kind of comes in different like waves. They love a toy and then they go off it for a while and then they come back to it, or I have a toy that was my oldest son's and now it's my youngest son's favourite, stuff like that. Are definitely these Playmax. They're basically magnetic shapes that you build houses with. You can build 3D like cubes and pyramids, and there's even a car base in here, so you could like build your own car. They absolutely love building different things with these, and then they love to knock them down. So we've got quite a big set and it comes in this little storage bag, which is a bit broken now, but it's well loved. And this is great because it means they're not all over the floor all of the time. So yeah, these Playmags, again, they're not the cheapest toy in the world. I think they were bought as a birthday or Christmas present one year, but for the amount of use they've had, they're definitely worth it. So I'd recommend getting one of the bigger sets, because if you get the smaller sets, there's not as much you can do with them. So that one was like I can't remember, maybe an 80-piece or 100-piece set, and they love it. Something else that we got during lockdown, and this was also a recommendation from another one of my favourite creators, Emily Norris. I'd seen that she's had this for quite a long time, I think, and it's been in my Amazon saves for ages. And the boys are driving me mad with their Lego all over the place. They've got these Lego boxes that look like giant Lego bricks. They're great, I love them. You can also get them from Amazon, but they would just get them down and then tip them out all over the floor. Sorry, Pippa wants to come up for a cuddle. They would tip them out all over the floor or in Archie's bedroom, and his bedroom would always be covered in Lego. Oh my god, it was getting so annoying. So I thought maybe this box would work. It's quite a deep box. All the Lego can be kept in there, or half of their Lego is now, for example. And it has Lego sheets on top, like the little boards, and it has things down the sides as well. And we actually keep it downstairs. And honestly, since we've had this, they've played with it so much, there has been no Lego over the floor. It's such a clever idea, and then everything just gets stored away in the box and it looks quite nice too. So I really do recommend it. I think it is a great little storage solution and toy in one. Next, I wanted to talk about these acrylic drawers. They can be used for so many different things, but in the end we got these 2 sets for our little boys' arts and crafts cupboard. So we got this A4 acrylic drawer, and we just keep their paper in there, although they've used it all through lockdown, so you can see it's actually well used. And then the other one we keep some of their pens in. The cupboard has got in a mess again. When I filmed this at the beginning of lockdown, I did it all out and it looked perfect, but again, it's just real life. But I think these are great whether you want to store makeup in them, or you know, you could store like even things like batteries and matches and keep them organised in your kitchen cupboard, or your kids' pens like we do. They are so useful and multifunctional, so I would definitely recommend those. We also got one of these plate shelves not too long ago. Our plates, we really need to kind of have a sort out of our plates because we have them ever since we first moved in together, and some of them are looking a little bit worse for wear, but these shelves are really handy, so they're not just all stacked on top of each other, and I would definitely recommend these. I do want to get a couple more actually. I think they're really good and really useful if you don't have them already. And also I get a lot of questions about my mirror in our bedroom. It's very, very similar to one that I bought from the range and that we have downstairs in our hallway. We actually have 2 of those, but I couldn't get hold of another one. So I found this one on Amazon. It's really similar, it's huge, but it's not quite as chunky as the range ones. So I have this in our bedroom, and it's just a really pretty white ornate mirror. And I love it, it's beautiful. So I thought I'd let you know, because I do get questions about it when I do like fashion videos. There's a fly then. When I do fashion, like photos, sorry, people ask me where the mirror's from. So it was from Amazon. So I wanted to leave this towards the end because I'm not going to lie, I haven't actually used this yet. So I didn't want to say it's like my best buy, something that I can't live without, because I feel like there was a time during lockdown where I was like, okay, I need something to do. I'm going to do embroidery, and I absolutely love it, but I will be honest, I haven't got around to doing it yet. But I know a few people that have done some beautiful ones, but I got a little bit carried away with the embroidery stuff. But I wanted to show you in case it's something that you think would be like good for you to do, and I am going to do this just as soon as I get a chance. So I got way too much stuff, but I got this set, which is a really nice organised set of thread in all these gorgeous colours, and it came in the box, which was great. I've got loads of embroidery hoops here because I basically, almost by accident, ordered 2 sets of everything. Don't ask, it just went a little bit wrong, but in the end I've got all these threads as well, and 2 lots of all of the like tools to do it with. So maybe I'll give this, I don't know, my mum might like to do some and I can split it between me and her, or my nan or something. But yeah, I've got loads and loads of embroidery threads now. I've got all of the hoops, I've got different fabrics. This is the fabric that it comes with. You probably can't really see it, but it's not like very nice. It's like starter practice fabric, and then I've got proper linen, which looks nicer with it on. And yeah, it all looks great. I just need, you know, like I need to just do it in the evening or something, and just once I get started, I'll get really into it. So that is everything. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. Like I said, all of the links to everything I mentioned are in the description box below, along with the link to SJ's video. Go and subscribe to her and tell her that I sent you over and say hello. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you again very soon.